Hi students, welcome to NIRS Education. So as we are discussing the lesson crop production and management, so in that we are studying about the agricultural practices in detail. So the next very important agricultural practice is sowing. So as we already know that this is the very important part of the crop production. So before put the seeds into the soil or before sowing, we have to select the best quality seeds. Good quality seeds are clean and healthy of the good varieties. So here all the farmers prefer to use the seeds which are healthy and that has the capacity to give a high yield. So what is the method to check the quality of the seeds? So simply take a beaker, fill it with the half of the water, put a handful of the seeds into the beaker and stir it well and wait for some time. The seeds which are floating on the water, so they are actually the bad quality or the spoiled seeds, and which are very healthy and which have the best quality, they will settle down to the bottom of the beaker, and that kind of settled seeds only we have to select for the sowing purpose. So the lighter or the heavier seeds, what we are going to differentiate by the water, so the damaged seeds become hollow and are thus lighter, then thus they only float, and the heavier healthy good seeds, they will shrink into the bottom of the beaker. So before sowing, one of the very important tasks is to know that about the tools which we are going to use for the sowing purpose. So here in this screen you can see the traditional method of the sowing the seeds. So the tool used traditionally for sowing seeds is shaped like a funnel. The seeds are filled into the funnel, passed down through the 2 or 3 pipes having the sharp ends. So these ends put the soil into the seeds, and they will maintain the proper difference as we are going to put the seeds into the funnel. So nowadays the method of sowing is little bit different. The traditional method now the farmers are not going to apply. Nowadays the seed drill that you are going to see on your screen, so it is going to be used for sowing with the help of the tractors. So maybe you have seen practically how the wheat seeds are going to be sown by using the tractors by the help of the seed drill. So this tool sows the seeds uniformly at the proper distance and at the proper depth. So it ensures that the seeds get covered by the soil after sowing also. So this prevents the damage caused by the birds. Sowing by using the seed drill saves the time as well as the labor. So very early, by saving the time, by saving the labor charge, we can complete the process of sowing by using the seed drill with the help of the tractor. So seeds of a few plants such as the paddy are first grown in the nursery. Sometimes when they grow into the plantlets, they are transplanted into the fields manually. Some forest plants and flowering plants are also grown in the nurseries. So their plantation, their production is totally different. But here the large quantity of the plants what we are going to sow or what we are going to grow, its sowing method is totally different, because we are going to grow in a very large quantity in a very large area. So that needs a method that can complete the process very early, as well as that can save the labor charge also. So the seed drill is going to put the seeds into the soil by maintaining the appropriate distance. The seeds is important to overcrowding, so they should not place in a very nearest to each other, so they will get competition by the time of growing. So there will be the competition for the water, there will be competition for the place, there will be competition for the nutrients. That's why we have to maintain the proper distance between the plants. So this seed drill will help in these conditions for us. So this avoiding of the overcrowding of the plants allows the plants to get the sufficient sunlight, the nutrients and water from the soil. Sometimes a few plants have to be removed to prevent the overcrowding when we are not going to maintain this overcrowding also. So the technologically improved implements are present nowadays in the markets that we have to use properly. We have to maintain we have to apply the scientific methods for the production of the crops, as well as we have to we have to save the water, we have to save the time as well as the labors. So the next agricultural practices, that is the adding manures and fertilizers as well as the removing the weeds, that we will discuss in the next session. If you have any doubts, you can send the questions to my WhatsApp number. Thank you and have a nice day.